Something that always baffles me is how black men are misogynistic and treat women and their women, but just women as a whole, the same way that white men do. And as we know, the patriarchy was originated by white supremacy and white men. Of course, it started during slavery, which is what I find ironic because during slavery, well, black men, you were treated as less than human to these white men who are on these podcasts preaching this misogynistic ideologies that they invented. So basically, all these white men that are on these podcasts speaking for men and spreading this misogynistic ideologies, they see you as also less than human, black man. They see you just as marginalized and less than human the same way they see women. So why the fuck are you trying to be at a party that you were not invited to? See, you feel because you are a man, you have some sort of privilege or power or sense of inclusion in this male supremacy patriarchy. Behind your back, these men are laughing at you and they don't respect you. No matter how much money you get, as we've seen by Kanye, you're still an N-word in a coupe, as he said, when it all falls down. You're still black. They want to unalive you, they want to enslave you, they want to emasculate you, they're jealous of you. But you get involved in misogyny and the oppression of women and the abuse of women and the, oppression Olympics and misogyny Olympics because you want to have a false sense of power and inclusion after being oppressed. And you would think it would be the other way around, that as a black man who is also just as marginalized as women are in society by these men, that you would have some sort of more empathy and compassion for women than other men. You would think black men would have more empathy and compassion for women than almost any other group of men because of the oppression and trauma that black men have endured as being a marginalized group. But you just want to be a part of this patriarchy and this false sense of inclusion and this false sense of power and this little bit of power that you get that boosts your ego by oppressing women and being able to have power over women's lives. And it's funny, you're just a pawn in their game for them to execute this ideology and really put it out there. You guys are just bodies, soldiers, and votes that they need. They're manipulating you. You're literally following white supremacist values disguised as misogyny and pro-men, and you don't even realize you're like Cheddar Bob in 8 Mile shooting yourself in the foot. These same men that you idolize and watch and get these ideologies from don't see you as a human. They see you as 3/4 of a human. They were the same ones who gaslighted black people into doing slavery by saying, oh, a black man is worth 10 Native Americans, which was just gaslighting to extort black men to work harder and treat them like shit. Why are you misogynist?